Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to today's Yin Yoga release of the shoulders and upper back. Now, we tend to get pain in our shoulders and our upper back when we find ourselves in situations where we are rounding our shoulders and curving our spines, like when we're sat at desks or driving. So, let's loosen and release those shoulders and upper back today with our Yin Yoga practice, holding passive poses. Now, I'm going to ask you to grab yourself a couple of blocks today and then join me on the mat.
From tabletop pose on hands and knees, reach your right arm up to the sky and thread it under your left arm, palm facing up to the sky. Allow your right shoulder and cheek to rest on the floor. You may choose to rest your head on a blanket for comfort. Maybe you keep your right hand where it is, or walk your fingers forwards, allowing your arm to straighten. Relax into thread the needle pose. We will hold each pose for about 2 minutes, targeting the deep connective tissues, the ligaments, joints, bones, and networks of deep fascia, creating length and strength. Maintain calm, steady breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Try to avoid fidgeting. Hold still. Slide your left hand back by your shoulder if it's not already there, and unthread your right arm, reaching it back up to the sky before returning your hand back to the floor in tabletop pose, ready to repeat on the other side. Left arm reaches up to the sky, then thread it under your right arm, shoulder to the floor. Left hand stays where it is or moves on ahead. Now is the time to make any adjustments before settling into stillness. If you find yourself holding tension in your muscles, release the tension and allow your muscles to be still and calm. Allow your attention to focus on your breath. Calm, steady breaths. If your arm is straight, return your right hand to the ground by your shoulder. Unthread your left arm, reaching it back up to the sky before returning your hand back to the mat in tabletop pose. Keeping your knees under your hips, walk your hands forwards, reaching ahead. Allow your chest to melt towards the earth, moving into melting heart pose. Now you really want to let gravity do its thing here. You may choose to stay as you are or bend into your elbows, bringing your palms to meet in prayer hands at the back of your head. Settle in and get comfortable. Holding in stillness, creating space, also allows time for emotions to surface. Be aware of them without allowing yourself to get caught up in them. Allow the emotions to clear and be released. Use your hands to guide you back up and glide your hips back towards your heels. Your hands walk closer to your knees. Inhale, length through the spine. Exhale, roll through your spine as you rest your chest to your thighs, your head to the floor. Taking a few breaths here in child's pose. Your arms can go back or reach ahead. Do what feels right for you. Let's take a few breaths here, releasing tension in the back, the shoulders and chest, showing the lower back a little love while stretching into the hips, thighs and ankles. Use your hands to guide you back up. Rolling back up through the spine. Walk your hands forwards, moving onto your front as we prepare for a laying shoulder opener. Reach your right arm straight out to the side, elbow in line with your shoulder. If you find that uncomfortable, move your arm up slightly. You may find it comfortable to bend into your elbow, creating a 90-degree angle. Turn your head to the left, settle your left hand under your left shoulder, moving up onto your fingertips as you roll and rotate onto your side, turning your head as you go, resting your right ear and cheek to the floor, underside of your right shoulder and your right hip settle to the earth. You may choose to bend into your knees, or you may choose to straighten your legs, stacking one on top of the other. Feel your way into the pose, listening to and honouring your body, making any little adjustments needed before settling into stillness. Once again, if you find yourself holding tension in your muscles, release it and try to relax. Shoulder stretches increase shoulder flexibility, opening up the range of motion whilst also strengthening the neck muscles and middle back. Move slowly and gently, returning to the center, ready to repeat this on the other side. Extend your left arm out to the side, aligning your elbow with your shoulder or moving it up slightly. Maybe bend into your elbow. Turn your head to face the right. Place your fingertips to the floor by your shoulder before rolling and rotating onto your left side, resting your left ear and cheek to the floor, along with the underside of your left shoulder and left hip. Repeat what you did on the other side, either stacking one leg on top of the other or bending into your knees, making any little adjustments before settling into stillness. Try to avoid fidgeting. Relax and take your focus back to calm, steady breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. mindfully return to the center. Use your hands to guide you up onto your hands and knees. Crawl forwards to the top of the mat and cross your ankles behind you, rolling back onto your sitting bones, preparing for supported fish pose. Place one block on the level of your choice behind you, long length vertical position. This will sit under your upper back in between the shoulder blades. Place the other block in a horizontal position further up for your head to rest on. Choose the level of the block that suits you. Recline back onto the blocks, making any adjustments required to ensure you are comfortable and relaxed. Now, you could always use a bolster in place of the blocks, and if you prefer, you may choose not to use a block for your head. Take the time to settle in, make sure you're comfortable, and then relax your arms out to the sides. You may keep your legs extended or bend into your knees, bringing the soles of your feet to meet and allowing your knees to melt down towards the earth. You choose. Allow your whole body to become heavy. Your hips, your shoulders, as they soften towards the floor. Your head, your limbs, opening through the chest and your intercostal muscles between your ribs, broadening through the collarbones, allowing strength to form in your upper back and neck without needing any effort to be applied. Complete and utter relaxation, allowing the erosion of tension to happen naturally. I really do personally love supported fish pose, and as much as I'd like to stay here, it's time to move. So use your arms to gently and mindfully guide yourself back up. Move your blocks to the side. You won't be needing those anymore. Recline back down to earth into Shavasana. Take up space, palms to the sky. Allow your body to settle, your muscles to relax. Sink into stillness, weightlessness in your whole body. Gently inhale, being aware of the expansion and openness. And with the exhale, allow any lingering tension to be released. being aware of complete relaxation, connection to the earth, to all that is, calm, steady breaths. This is where I will leave you today, in Shavasana. Take a minute or two more here, and when you do move from Shavasana, do so slowly and mindfully. Thank you for joining me for today's class. Don't forget to subscribe to see future free classes and show your support. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.